It will be different every day, and that is good. Do this every morning before you start your day.
I have put up so much content that people hate. That's just the way it is. But you've got to look at it, iterate, change, adapt to make sure that you're adding value at every touch point that you have.
I mean, it's healthy, honestly, to look at areas and say, I don't like it, I want more. This whole concept of a breakthrough is about how do I close the gap?
You got dots to connect. I don't want to be remembered forever, and in order for that to happen, I realized I needed to act like it. So don't just talk about what you want to happen, be an action taker, and recognize that you don't have to be jealous of anyone. We all want to do something. We all want to be somebody. We all want to go somewhere you can't be, doing the same that everybody else is doing if you want to be the best. You achieve your goals only when you are disciplined enough to keep showing up.
And then be consciously on the lookout throughout the day of things you can write down for tomorrow. Number 2, meditation. If you haven't done this before, you will need to be patient. It might not be easy right away, but it will be very beneficial long term. Aim for 10 to 20 minutes at least once in the morning if you can. The benefits of meditation have been well documented, including stress and anxiety release, more clarity, and mood control. Number 3, self-development. Daily. Every single day. Every day, listen to something that is going to help you take action toward the person you want to become.
Because only value is sustainable, we talked about that. All right, execution. This is our final movement. Only execution matters. Being able to close your eyes and envision the future the way that you want it to be is meaningless unless you can open your eyes and then execute against that. And it starts with step 1. Have very clear goals. I find most people have a nebulous idea of what they're trying to accomplish, but they don't have the clarity of something that can be transmitted. So let that be your test. Can this idea be rapidly transmitted down a line of people? Or after 1 or 2 people, does it become unintelligible because people don't know exactly what you're doing because you haven't codified it, made it tight and concise in terms of what you're trying to accomplish? All right, don't be romantic, be pragmatic. You may love, and this has happened to me so many times, it hurts.
The person you will be in the future, whoever that is, who do you want to be for your family? What example do you want to set? Who do you want to be for you? So you can look in the mirror and be proud because you know this person was made by you, your work. Number 4, exercise and nutrition. You don't need a gym membership to exercise, and there are no excuses. Either you want to be healthy and fit and set an example in the process, or you value other things more. There's plenty of free exercise videos on YouTube you can do at home. You can run, you can do a lot of things. And you can get a really good workout done in 30 minutes a day. Nutrition is your fuel, and you should look at it with the view of this will either give me energy or drain it from me.
You may make an ad, a video. We once made a video called the 12 Days of Questmas, and we wrote a song, and we had carolers come in and sing it, and there was actual snow. It was unbelievable. Everybody at the company was freaking out. It was so fun and so cool. And if you were my mom, you loved it. But if you weren't my mom, you did not care. And so nobody watched it. We even had chihuahuas eating the bars. It was so cool. But we had to be pragmatic. We thought it would be neat. We thought it captured the spirit of the brand, but nobody cared about it, so we have not repeated that mistake. You want to make sure that you're looking at the data. All right, going back to that earlier conversation we were having about knowing more about something than anyone else in the world. That is the position you want to put yourself in. And my father-in-law once gave me this advice. He was the first person I met that had really been successful, and he said, what you want to do is know more about any situation than anyone else in the world.
When you don't feel like it, the best of everything comes with a price. Success stories have a humble beginning. All you need, what would you like to do? What do you believe you've been destined to do? Sometimes you have to fall back into the dark room and focus on you. You have a date with destiny. You have unfinished business. It's time for you to go back to the drawing board with a new perspective. If you you can have it. I'm Clutch. I am the difference maker.
Your path is the preeminent path of discipline, which is why, and beyond that, in the end, people look for the shortcut, the hack. The shortcut is a lie. The hack doesn't get you there. There is no easy way. There is only discipline. You can't control other people. The only person you can control is you. You have control over your mind. Weakness. I'm nothing but weakness. I get emotional over stupid things. I eat the wrong.
Between where I am right now and where I want to be. That's what we're here to do. Is like, here's where I want to be, here's where I am. It's healthy to see there's a gap. That makes me have this hunger, this drive to grow, to feel alive, to expand as a human being. So is it your body? Is it your finances? Is it your career? Is it your spiritual life or lack thereof in terms of feeling connected in that area? Is it your kids? Right? What's the area? What's the area that's not where you want it to be? And then answer for a moment, why aren't you happy with that area of your life right now? Why specifically today are you not happy with that area of your life at this stage of your time of your life? Again, you can stop this and write it down. Might be useful for you. Or if you're going to keep it running, stop it and you'll turn it right back on and I'll kick into it. Do that now.
I am the game changer. I must work out X. Amount of times a week I must forgive I. Must evolve, I must become, I must retain. I must grow, I must live, I must evolve I. Must go to the next level, I must live in this type of house, I must drive this type of car. Perspective is what changes. The game, stop complaining about the divorce, stop complaining about those job loss. Are you going to complain in the face of conflict or are you going to seize the opportunity?
I don't sleep enough. I procrastinate and I waste time. I care too much about stupid things and not enough about important things. In all those ways, I am weak. But I don't accept that. So often, the easy path calls us to be weak for that moment, to give in to short-term gratification. Discipline will not allow that. Discipline can seem like your worst enemy, but in reality, it is your best friend. Discipline. It will make you better and stronger and smarter and faster and healthier than anything else. And most important, it will make you free.
Or if you kept it running, then I'll give you what happens. I have people write this down and they don't like this exercise so much. Oh, I don't like my body, or I don't like my finances, I don't like my career, or I don't like the person I'm in a relationship with, I don't like myself the way I'm in relationships. Why? And they write it all down. Have people share back and forth. I call on people, and the lesson's pretty clear. I tell people in advance, here's the formula for unhappiness. I'll show you before you do anything else. When your life conditions, the way you're living your life today, does not match, it doesn't equal your blueprint, your story of how it's supposed to be, then you're going to have disappointment, frustration, or pain. If your life is way different than the way you think it's supposed to be, you can have enormous pain. If it's a little different, you might feel stressed. Make sense? So people stand up and they say, tell me, what's the area you're not happy with? The person says, well, I'm really not happy with my finances. And I go, why? And they say, because I'm doing worse now than I was 5 years ago.
What if losing your job was the opportunity? What if the divorce is an opportunity? What if the bankruptcy is an opportunity? What if the one you love was? An opportunity for you to reconnect with somebody and forgive them something. Deciding that's a snap you got to get. Tired of being broke, I'm talking to that person who grew up without a father. Talking to that person that is acquainted with pain. I'm talking to the person that knows what is life to come from nothing. And so you literally have nothing to lose.